memories, favorite performances, anything that stands out in your mind?
Well, I can go. It's Violet Velvet, right? That's the right name. Yes. Yeah, that was like my favorite dance. So I always remember performing it because it's like felt so sexy doing it. But seriously, I was like, yes, shit. But my first memory would be doing it at Numbers because I was like, oh, I felt just like so confident, different than I suffer from confidence issues, so that just helped like me feel super confident in what I was doing, dancing with you. So that's one of my like favorite memories. Is the first time we ever did it at Numbers. But then like also me and Tania traveled with you to Austin. So that's one of my favorite.
Wanna feel you, steal you. My looks will thrill you, thrill you, thrill you. Dynamite, out of sight. See my hands tight, everything in between. This hazy shade of gray, lines crossed, later blurred, line erased, obscure and strange, some deranged.
Like memories is that, and then also the museum when we did that. But I think like one of my favorite things about us period is that like us four as dancers, like we never always got to rehearse together the same. We never like always got to be together and do things together, but like we always vibed off of each other's energy and like danced very well on the stage together. Like we always fed off each other, and like didn't matter that we didn't always rehearse together, but we like still looked very good to the audience. Because like we felt each other's energy so much. So of course, like Melissa said, everything, but those are my three that like really stand out to me.
And also too, just so that everybody knows, the girls did rotate. Occasionally, like if someone wasn't available, the other one would fill in. Okay, and Tania would also join.
She also,
as well. She was really good at, like, if there was ever any type of like obstacle on the stage, like instantly she would be able to choreograph around it, which I was always amazed. I would be the one freaking out, and she's like, no, wait, we'll just work around it. And the girls, they got it like so fast, and I'm like, okay, y'all, okay, that's what y'all do. Okay, that's fine.
We were literally in school training to do that when we started this. So we absolutely, all of that money to that school would have went for nothing if we didn't know how to make it happen with all these obstacles in the way. We were there to make you look good. So,
and you did.
You're the center. If you fall, we're still gonna be.
Yeah,
that's part of the show.
Yeah,
improvise. Yeah, it's part of the show. Audience would have never known.
It is, and they didn't. Segue. So the first one, the first two dancers with me for Violet Velvet was Chantonette and Tania, and we were dancing in chairs. Let me go back. I am not a trained dancer. I know how to dance, but I was never trained as a dancer. So this was like a 101 dancer training for me. Like I was learning choreography in a different way. There is a one little secret, and I'm going to expose it now, but I was not comfortable dancing in front and have the dancers behind me. So because I work well when I see everybody together, and then I can do it easier. So she had always positioned us to where I was in the center, but it was kind of like a V shape.
Yeah.
So
that's one.
I never knew that.
Yeah, that's one.
I never knew that
piece. Yeah, I told her that. Obviously, it wasn't something I wanted to make.
Secret.
Yeah, now it's exposed.
It's exposed.
Yeah, it's exposed.
You would have never known.
But
well, that's great. That's the great thing about formation and choreography.
Yeah,
you're still in the center. You were still the point. Everybody still had eyes on you. So.
And Violet Velvet is actually one of my favorite.
Violet Velvet was one of my favorites.
Yeah, so we were learning how to dance in the chair, and I was like, oh, this will be fine, because we're going to be in chairs. No, you have to use your core to hold yourself up and to pop up and all this stuff. So it was a workout. So like my stomach was sore. I was dancing in like 6-inch platforms, and you know, Tania was like choreographing me, like, and I'm like, girl, your heels are shorter, and so I had to do extra on top of that. And I remember there was like 1 or 2 moves in the choreography that I had trouble getting, and we were literally, me and Tania were literally rehearsing up until we were doing makeup, which is very rare. And I remember I wasn't getting one little piece. And instead of saying, you know, Tania, can you work around this and like have me do something else? I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn what she was teaching. And so I kept trying and trying and trying. And I remember like we were on stage at Numbers, the curtains were getting ready to open. And I y'all don't know this, I started crying because I wasn't remembering how to do this certain step. And I got that step down, but I missed something else. And do you remember when I did that kick up in the air at the last, like,
Yes.
that was a part where I messed up. Like I realized that I was off. And so I just kicked up and then I just continued. And I remember you and Tania were like, oh, you know, happy for me and stuff. And that actually worked. And everybody thought it was a part of the performance.
To my violet, welcome to my vertigo. Welcome to my violet. Welcome to my violet velvet vertigo.
See, you're a pro.
There you go.
Yeah.
I would have never known that you were like nervous or anything like that. You just like,
No.
like I said, like you, like I gained confidence by dancing with you is because like you exuded so much confidence for me. So like,
thank you.
they're a part of you.
Oh, thank you. But it
Oh,
was
absolutely. I would have never known, because when I joined the team, I'm thinking you have done this forever. And you're learning just like we're learning. Okay, we got to learn the choreography just like everybody else. And
yeah. I think that
it takes me a little while. It takes me like, okay, 1 rehearsal or 2 rehearsals, and then okay, I got it. But you, I mean, I would have never known that you was not a trained
yeah.
dancer.
And that's why after y'all left, Tania would stay with me longer, and I would just record her performing my part. And I learn off of videos. Like, you know, when I was a kid, I would watch music videos and I would learn their choreography from their videos. So I just simply had her do my part, and then I would that's how I would practice. And then she'd come and like change something else. I was like, are you fucking serious?
That part.
She did that.
You did a lot.
Yes.